not that bad. It's okay.
Do you know what puts me off?
Go on.
Go on, what put you off sucking dick, Ben?
Hey, there's a door, bam, bam. Betty on the floor, bam, bam. Oh, Betty.
Never fully dressed without a smile. Is that the actual choreography?
Yeah.
I hate
Remember
that.
singing one.
Hate that so much.
If I did have a dick, it'd be a chode. Like, it would be rubbish, but I'd be really happy with it.
Hello and welcome to Bit Much Babe, a podcast where two girls who've often described as a bit much talk about things that we think are a bit much.
We do.
That was all right. That
was really good.
Thank
I think
you.
we're getting really
I think we're getting really good
at
at the intro.
Um,
I think I still prefer it when you do it. I feel safer when you do it. I don't know why.
That's a really nice thing to say.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I make you feel safe.
Yeah, I think in this relationship, you're the guide dog and I'm the blind person.
That is the nicest thing.
I think that's fair enough, really.
Terrifying.
And the guide dog's terrifying.
No, but the fact that I'm the guide dog.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Although
Oh.
actually, I am really good at the moment.
You're really
glowing.
well.
I'm glowing and I feel good. And
You've
I
got
feel
like what's the word? No,
homeless.
No,
Bohemian.
Bohemian.
Thank you.
Bohemian, chic on. You're looking like, yeah, I don't like, like
Ben, do you think
ride
I'm
the
looking
waves.
Bohemian chic?
Stevie Nicks.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, great. I'm
You
happy
will
with that.
that's my
never
contribution for
get
today.
away
I'm happy with
from
that.
the sound of the woman that loves you.
I think this should be a thing every week. There's
That's
a
one of the
song.
great songs of all time, by the way. Silver Springs.
That's
by
the one.
Silver
I've
Smart.
seen that on the Instagram where she's singing.
Where she's singing
at,
to him. Yeah. Oh, it's a great song.
Fucking yes, bitch.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I hope everyone's enjoying their free bitch autumn.
Free Rich Awesome, baby.
Freedom pineapples, bitches.
Freedom pineapples. Also, I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. Not that there is an elephant in the room, but just in case anyone's thought it. Yes, I'm not wearing any makeup. Yes, this is the first time I've done a podcast without wearing makeup. Sorry, okay?
Sorry, we're just out here being brave.
I can't be this glamorous, fashionista girl that you've all known to... that you've all come to know. I can't even fucking speak. I've just got no makeup on, okay?
Yeah, take her off that pedestal because
Yeah.
it's kind of a cage, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Let her
okay?
fucking be. It's free bitch autumn.
I'm not here to live to your standards. I'm here to live to my own. Okay?
Can we talk about
I
standards?
couldn't be arsed.
Because also what I want to discuss is your hair's in rollers.
My hair's in pink hails,
which
correct.
for me is the most scouse thing.
Yeah.
And
rollers is closer.
So what's this then?
This is pink curl. So this is
this
just
is-
have curl, so when you dry your hair, you blow dry it, and then I've just done the curl and pinned it.
And what will the result of this be?
Curly.
Better than rollers?
Rollers is more bouncy. This is like curly.
God, great. Did I ever tell you about the first time I ever came to Liverpool?
No.
So I was very little. I think I was 11 and I was on the national tour of Annie. Thank you. We played the Liverpool Empire for a week. Thank you. So every night we always had our chaperone. So we'd finish the show, all the kids playing the orphans. There was like 6 of us, whatever. And then we'd get walked back to, and I have to say, who was playing Lily Savage at the time was Paul O'Grady. Sorry, who was playing Miss Hannigan at the time was Lily Savage, aka Paul O'Grady.
Yeah. Rest in peace, great guy.
May I say, and I'm not just saying this to pander, the nicest, kindest, most decent, wonderful man. We turned up in Liverpool, and the day when we got here, he came in and he was like, because we'd had him in Leeds as well, he'd been at Miss Hannigan in Leeds. And he came in and he was like, where have they put you up? And we told him, he was like, absolutely not, that place is a shithole. Stormed into the company manager and was like, those kids aren't staying at that hotel, and made them move us like a really nice one with a pool. We had the best week of our fucking lives. He was a complete God, just a wonderful, wonderful bloke. And but we remember walking out of Liverpool, and obviously, I was a Londoner, born and bred West London, and every night. It was like having saucers for eyes. I couldn't believe the women. I couldn't believe what they were wearing, how they wore these tiny little dresses and these sky-high high heels, their hair and their makeup. To me, it was just, magical. I couldn't believe it. It was like a carnival every night. And that was my lasting memory of it, was being like, wow.
I'd like to circle back to the fact that you were in the national tour
Sorry, the
of
National
Annie.
Tour of Annie.
Because I didn't know this. This is something that I didn't even know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know.
How
babe.
old are you?
So I turned 12 on tour.
Oh
Yeah, so I was little. It was my first year of secondary school. So we had to get tutored. So
You
we
had professional credit before you were 13.
Yeah, well, I got an agent when I was 7.
Of course you fucking did. Oh, it's so painful.
But yeah, so that was what I was doing. My first term of secondary school was brutal because I was taking every third week off. We had tutoring during the day, and then we performed at night time.
What orphan were you?
Tessie. Oh my goodness, that one.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And everyone thinks because I'm a ginger I'd have been Annie. No, I was not a light child, and I think if Daddy Warbucks had to scoop me up and spin me around, it would have hemorrhaged. You know what I mean? Like he would have absolutely shattered his back, paralysed himself week 1. So I was, oh my goodness. But what I will say, and everyone thinks, I bet all the orphans are gutted that they don't get to play Annie. No, because we got to do Smile.
I love that song.
Everyone loves that song. And Annie doesn't get to do Smile.
Never fully dressed without a smile. Is that the actual choreography?
Yeah.
I hate that. Hate that.
Yeah.
Hate that so much. So when you were 12, you did the national tour of Annie.
Yeah.
When I was 12, I did a school production of Annie that got cancelled because of low ticket sales.
Right. No, that's fine though. Listen, showbiz is showbiz.
Only one of them got cancelled because of low ticket sales.
That's fine. Who were you playing?
I don't remember the name. I was every character. It was a one-woman show.
Yeah, by school play, do you mean, was it in your living room?
I did used to do it in my living room.
Yeah, I bet.
Me or Hannah and my little sister did Annie. Hannah was always Miss Hannigan. Because that is arguably the better role.
I played Miss Hannigan then when I was older, and it's absolutely
like a real one, or
that was an amateur company, like one of those teen ones. But like that's the better role.
Oh, I'm so good, and I've got to play that. Maybe one day.
Yeah. You're not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
Paul O'Grady played it when he was in his 50s. Do you know what I mean?
Paul O'Grady. Craig Revel Horwood is phenomenal in it as well.
I am so jealous that you guys have Paul O'Grady. Like I
never met him.
As a mascot of Liverpool, not even as a mascot, but as a son of Liverpool.
Well,
he's fucking guy.
He's from Birkenhead, isn't he? You Google that, please.
I will Google that now.
Thank you.
Well
I think he's from Birkenhead, but I don't want to say it with my chest out in case he isn't, because that's very offensive.
Say whatever you like with your chest out. Useful. Always. So your school. So who were you playing at school?
I don't know. One of them.
Fine.
I've got a clue what one was. What was he from Birkenhead?
Maybe that's why it got cancelled, because
Yeah,
that level of attention and commitment to the project is maybe why it got cancelled. Okay, you don't remember the name of your.
I just remembered it if it was a national tour. I was one of the main orphans. I know that.
Pepper, Duffy, Molly, Tessie,
Kate. There's one called Kate.
Yes, there is one called Kate. Yeah.
And I remember this because my friend Grace actually. What year did you do it?
This can show my age. 1999.
Oh no, Grace would have not been it, because my friend Grace did the. I think she just did it in Liverpool. I don't think they did. I don't know what it was, but she was Kate in it as well.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Time to be alive,
That is
baby.
insane. You did a national tour at that age.
Yeah, it's
but
funny
you were
when
a
you look back.
stage kid, weren't you? Which is
well,
so
no.
mad.
Do you know what's weird? Is I wasn't.
No, you were a stage kid in the sense of you did it. You weren't from a stage.
Wasn't from a stage family. And that was the thing. Like, God bless my parents. They really were not and are not stagey people. They really, I mean, good God, at all. We're from a sports family, like you know, and a sport heritage. And I turned around at 5 and was like, I'd like to be an actress. Bless my mum, didn't know what to do with that, and just was like, okay, I'm sure she'll work it out. And then it was a mum at school, one of the other kids' mums at school, who did work in the industry. I think she was in production of some kind. She was like, you know, you should think about getting an agent. And so I had a child agent from when I was 7. And then, so my mum's rule was always, she was never pushy, she was never weird. Like, she was not like any of the other mums in the audition rooms. I always remember that. And I always remember being so grateful. Like, she didn't know what I was singing, what I was dancing. Do you know, she just sat there and was looking after me. And her rule was always, we will do this as long as you turn up and you give it absolutely 100% and you're happy doing it. But the minute you start like messing around or screwing up at school or, you know, letting it then...
Or you're not happy, we get out of this. And she stuck by it. She really was. I remember one time, because then my siblings also then went with the agent when they were little, just because, you know, it's a moneymaker, isn't it? And and one time he messed about in an audition and she dragged him out of there. Oh, really?
She dragged him out and I took him home. She was like, absolutely never, ever, ever are we coming to another audition if you're going to fuck about in the room. And
yeah, because it's like, it looks bad on them as well.
Respect. And also she was like, we, none of us, you know, I don't care. I don't care if you get this role. I don't care if you do this thing. Like, if you don't want to be here, we're not here. And she was really on that. But we were very pushed on sport. Like, we were very, very pressured on the sports side of things. So
I was pushed into nothing.
Okay,
It's that bad.
but I'm really like...
Oh, apart from football.
You're pushed into football?
Not playing it.
Watching it.
I was pushed into... And oddly enough, politics.
That's your granddad, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it was politics and football.
And those are still.
And we picked the losing side both times. So that's good, isn't it? It's great, isn't it?
Not this
Everton and Labour, brilliant.
Well, we did this year.
Well, no. Tory in a red tie. I'm not getting into that.
No, I know we're not getting into that.
I'm not getting into that.
But so this is my thing, because like staring down the barrel of like hopefully in the next year or so becoming a parent myself, I'm trying to work out actually whether I think the being pushed is an act of love, or actually, because I loved how much sport we played. I loved it. Sport's a part of all our lives and whatever. But do you wish they'd pushed you more?
I don't know. I think I would like, when I say I wasn't pushed, I was very like, I did loads of clubs and stuff, but I think it was just an excuse to get me out the house, to be honest, which is completely fair enough. I was a fucking nightmare, as I said before. I get it. But I think, we didn't have money either, so it wasn't as if we could like do mad things, and they didn't like go, you can't do that. I wasn't like pushed in the other direction. Yeah. It was just, Kay'll do what she wants. If she wants to do that, God, then, it's fine.
If you signed up to a club and on the day you're like, I don't want to do it, would they have been like, yeah, fine?
Had they prepaid?
Oh, so if they prepaid, you had to?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Obviously, that's how the world works, isn't it?
That's I think what we had. There was like a discipline attached. I mean, I remember my sister, who was a very, very good swimmer, like really good swimmer, to the point that the girls she swam with are now sort of Team GB. Like she was going that way. She just didn't want it. She just didn't want the early mornings, the like 3 mornings a week before school. Like and I remember her being 14 and being like dragged to swimming, crying. She was devastated. She was like, I just didn't want to do it. And Mum was like, you do this until you're 15 and then we can have a conversation. So I want to see. It was like, there must have been like a county or a territorials or whatever that Mum was like, I want you to see how you do, and then you can make the call. But like, there was no wiggle room, none at all.
I was a very strong swimmer. I had to make the choice between swimming and like doing drama. I had to make that choice when I was about 13. And I still haven't decided whether I made the right choice, to be perfectly honest with you.
You could have been in Paris.
I could have been in Paris. I could have been in Paris 2024. I could have been.
Yeah, but then you'd had to swim with shoulders.
Yeah, but I would have been skinny.
No, that's not even. Because they're not, swimmers I wouldn't say are skinny. Do you know what I mean? They're useful girls. They could probably be good with a plough.
I am good with a plough. I'm great at gardening. Have I ever spoken about this?
It's my worst thing.
I love gardening. I'm really good at gardening. Again, granddad. Love gardening.
Why are you good at gardening?
I just really like it. I'm really good at it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love doing it. I'll do my nans. I actually need to do that. I'll do that next week.
Okay.
I love gardening. I find it really therapeutic. I put my music on, which is a fucking nightmare, by the way, because I say to my nan, I'm going to do the garden, go away. And she's like, all right, I will. I put my earphones on and I'm doing the garden, and I just hear her, she's just in the doorway mouthing things at me. And I'm like, do you need anything?
How long have you been there?
Do you need anything? I'm listening to Hamilton, leave me alone. Like, I'm busy.
Hamilton while you're gardening! That's so
Hamilton
good.
is I put the Hamilton soundtrack on in order when I have shut. I'm not throwing away my shot. You know, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm going to get a scholarship to King's College. I can do the whole thing. I won't, but I can. I put Hamilton on in order when I'm doing, like, if I have to focus on something.
It's your Ritalin.
It's my, so like if I'm like, so like when I was in uni, if I had an essay to write, I'd put Hamilton on and I'd sit and I'd do. That's what I'd do.
Great.
It's like my motivational. Do you have songs you listen to before a big gig?
A couple, yeah. It depends how I'm feeling.
So like to psych yourself up.
Yeah.
Like if it's a gig that you're like, I need to kill this.
Yeah, I have a couple.
What?
I can't remember what it was called. Oh, 16 Shots, Stefflon Don.
I don't even know what that is.
Fuck, it's great. It's really fucking good. That's a real, like, and I remember one time, it was a big gig at the Laugh Factory. I don't know if it was an audition. This is my home club in Chicago. And I that was my walkout. I was like, can I have that as my walkout? Because that was just, so sometimes, how about you?
Yeah, so I have Hamilton. And then I also have...
We're so Michael Phelps, by the way.
Michael Phelps.
This is both of us with a background in swimming. We have Psych Up. We have Psych Me Up songs.
Oh, nice.
His was Lil Wayne. Carry on.
And then I have... oh, this is funny. Numb/Encore.
Yes.
You know the song. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cooking war with the Brooklyn boys. Try to see what you want me to be.
That's old school, babe. You must have been about 3 when that came out.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I listen to because it pumps me the fuck up. Like I listen to that and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. And then also anything by Little Mix.
Okay, Power.
Power. Oh, Power by Little Mix.
That has been, okay, and I know I've got to stop being powered quite so much by Vengeance, but the Perry Zane thing has been one of the most beautiful long games, actually.
I heard she's getting better sex. Hope she ain't faking it like I did.
Oh, she left you?
baby.
Oh, she left you? She left you? Oh, that was beautiful.
Everything about...
She fucks off Perry Edwards. Who's fucking off Perry Edwards?
Who is fucking off Perry
But
Edwards?
then he went with a supermodel. Every woman's nightmare. Actual nightmare. Oh, you've moved on. Oh, she's a supermodel. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, perfect. Thank you so much. And then they have a baby. Oh my God. Even better. Fucked her off. Absolutely brilliant. Messed it up.
He also harmed her. I think we should just make that clear.
That was what came out, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who? Gigi?
No. What one was he with? Was he with Gigi Hadid?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know which one he was with.
Yeah,
Because there's another one, isn't there? Bella. And there's also Cara Delevingne, who is not involved with them at all, but I always get the three of them confused.
She's just in the squad.
Because she's in the mix. I didn't know why you were looking
What are
at
we,
me.
comedians or something? So he had a baby with Gigi Hadid, and did he harm Gigi Hadid?
Yes, I think so.
That was the rumour, wasn't it?
Something like that. I don't really know.
We always have to say alleged, well, don't you? When you talk
Allegedly.
about this. But yeah, and I kind of think, and Perry Edwards has this like beautiful fella, these beautiful kids, and you're like, fucking yes, but yes.
The Ox. I still think I don't like saying that I enjoy Liverpool football chants, but I did enjoy the one that was about Perry Edwards.
What was it?
Oh God, how did it go? The chant
I
for
don't know.
You don't know the
Chamberlain.
Perry Edwards chant?
Oh, sorry. I don't know the Perry.
What's even the point?
I went
Alex
the other day.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
No, I went to Anfield.
Yeah, you did actually. We need to talk about that actually. Alex Chamberlain. It's anyway. I can't remember what it goes, but it goes. Oh baby.
Find it.
And now he's shagging Little Mix or something like that. It says, and it's just brilliant. It's just really funny. And she came out in an interview and she was like, "Well," they were like, "What do you think about it?" And she was like, "Well, I'm fuming because he's not shagging the whole of Little Mix."
Yeah.
It's me. It's just me.
Yeah.
It's one of them.
Just
It's a fourth of Little Mix. Or a third, depending on what era you go for.
Do you think if you shag one girl in a girl band, you should by default get to shag them all? Do
No.
you know what I mean? I think that should be an all girl band.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends.
That's what I mean. The Spice Girls set it up. They were like,
I would
listen.
like to point out here, if you do want to be my lover, please don't get with my friends.
But what about me?
If you want to be my lover, please don't get with my friends or my podcast co-host and business partner.
So I'm not your friend.
What about me?
If you want to be my lover, please don't get with my podcast co-host, business partner, and very, very dear friend, or Ben.
That would be fucking funny, though.
Yeah.
If our live shows, we brought out the one person
That has been with us all.
Let's pick him. It's gonna have to be a him.
Yeah, soz.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's just by
Yeah.
I'm the minority, aren't I? So
Yes. Ooh. I don't know.
Are you?
yeah.
Why are you a minority?
Because I'm the one who's never sucks a dick. No,
Oh,
no.
a minority in this room.
Yeah.
I thought you meant you genuinely thought you were a minority, and I was like, no, darling, you're not.
No, what I mean is I'm the straight one as a man.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
would have
yes,
to.
yes.
you
No, I
would
get
have
that.
to-
Sorry,
not that
I
bad.
genuinely believed you thought you were a minority in the world, and I was like,
was just-
oh, you're
was just a
not.
cartoon character.
You straight
Yeah.
white man, you're
Yeah.
not a minority.
Yeah,
Do you know what? It's not that
I'm
bad.
charming.
Willie in your mouth. Not that bad. It's okay.
Do you know what puts me off?
Go on.
Go on, we'll put you off sucking dick, then.
I don't trust other lads' hygiene.
No, really?
Yeah.
Really? Do you not?
I don't trust the washing it.
They're not, babe.
I don't-
Some of them really aren't.
That's why I don't do it often. What?
Have we done it? What time are we on festival?
We've just hit 20.
Have we ever, okay, I really do want to talk about this, and this might fall on deaf ears. So obviously in America, they're all circumcised.
All?
All of them are circumcised. That's like a big, I mean, if they're not, they're very much in the minority. They are, it's not, whereas over here, it tends to be for religious, cultural purposes.
Okay.
Over there, it is everyone at birth. So when I'm over there, America Hattie is very familiar with those, but obviously it's not over here. Have you ever done a circumcised?
I'm going to rock your world now.
Go on.
I didn't see an uncircumcised penis until I was 23.
How?
My ex-boyfriend
Was Jewish?
The bad
one.
evil ex-boyfriend.
Was Jewish?
We shouldn't say Jewish and evil together like that.
No.
That looks like I'm making a political
He was
point.
evil.
I'm not.
Oh, he was Jewish.
Just really make that clear.
No. But
They aren't linked. I don't think he was Jewish. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't Jewish.
So why did he have a circumcised
I
body?
don't know, but he did, and that was the only penis I saw from when I was 5.5 years.
So
remember?
you actually-
and then I didn't have sex for 3 years afterwards because I was scared of sex.
So you actually quite like an American woman where they come over here and they've never seen an uncircumcised one.
And the lad I slept with after him also weirdly had, but he went to a school that is a Jewish school, so I don't know whether it
was a cultural thing.
I don't know. But yeah, and then.
So are you able to comment on a difference?
No, I don't think so. I've not really thought about it that much.
I think circumcised is more hygienic. I do think it is. It's because
I
there's...
genuinely don't think I've thought about it that much. I don't look at it for long enough.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Someone asked me the other day about him back in September. I told Freddie the other day, and he was like, first thing he said was, apparently he's massive. And I was like, I don't look. I think I realised I don't spend that much time looking at it.
You can get away with not ever seeing it, you know.
I know you can, babe. I know.
You can get away with just not looking at it.
You can get away with not looking at it. That's maybe something to think about when you're
not if you're specifically sucking it, but I mean like, oh god, that's an
I don't
awful
mean that. I
sentence.
just mean like just...
I didn't like saying that, making eye contact with you. That was awful. I didn't enjoy that one bit. But
to say, so yeah, I think circumcised is more hygienic.
it is. It
But
very
uncircumcised, and I noticed this the first time I had an uncircumcised one and someone said it's harder to orgasm from like penetratively, I think, with a circumcised one because there's less friction. But then this gets us into a whole other territory of how we all orgasm, and maybe it's a bit too early in the pod for that.
It's also not 11 a.m.
I know, babe, but we're on our freedom pineapples.
And I don't really orgasm in sex anyway.
What?
I told you this.
Oh God.
I'm
You did that one time.
Wait, I'm just thinking
Oh no,
whether
we
I want
have
to
talked
say
about this because you do that. Yeah.
I just don't know whether to say this. Is it's a public forum. Of all the people that I've had sex with, which isn't...
No, your numbers aren't stratospheric.
They're not
All right.
stratospheric.
She's
but
a classy little bitch. Yeah.
Only 2 of them have ever made me orgasm. And if you're watching this thinking it might have been you, it's not.
It wasn't you. I know who they are.
All the people you know...
I know who they are.
I've slept with since knowing you.
Yeah.
Haven't.
Yeah.
So... It was like my first ever boyfriend,
Yeah,
who I was
of
with for
course.
5.5 years.
They have to.
Because if it doesn't happen in 5.5
They
years,
have to. Yeah,
that's a bit
exactly.
of an issue. Do you know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean?
And
And
then
obviously
I
we
know-
knew each other very, very, very well. And then someone else.
I know
but
the
I'm not
other
going to
one.
reveal
No,
who that
but
is.
I know the other
Just
one.
for fun.
I
Just
know.
to sprinkle mystery
No, I know who
out
it is.
there.
Good time, isn't it?
But I do think a lot of that stuff, and I hate saying this because it sounds very anti-feminist, but I do think a lot of that's probably down to me. I don't think I relax enough, plus I'm on antidepressants.
Oh yes.
So-
Yeah. That will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll numb it a little bit.
Do you know what I mean? I just don't feel like I ever truly let myself go.
One day we're going to sit on this pod when you've had a multi-orgasmic night with someone, and we're going to make the whole pod about the day Kay let herself go.
I'm going to say this right
night.
now. No.
I believe.
But all right, maybe
Free bitch autumn. The night Kay let herself go, and what happened. And
maybe
that's
behind a paywall.
Patreon. Our first... So we can't start a Patreon until you let yourself fucking go and have a night of absolute bliss and euphoria, and come in and tell us all about it.
Well, we're going to be skint for the rest of our lives, guys.
And on that, we're going to take a break because we have our guest.
We have our break. What?
Love ya.
Can't speak. Can't orgasm.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Kay and Hattie from Bit Much Babe podcast. If you are enjoying this podcast, please make sure that you like and subscribe our channel on YouTube. You can also like and follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a little 5-star review, leave a little comment, but be nice about it. And please just keep engaged with us, as it means a lot. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's really, really cheap. And just do it.
It doesn't cost you anything.
It doesn't cost you anything.
It's not cheap. It's free.
Share it to all your friends. Share it to people you like. Share it to people you don't like. We don't really care. Just share it. Okay?
Follow us on Instagram.
And
You just really want more followers on Instagram. And if you work for Tatty Lashes, message us.
That's not how I want to approach them.
Welcome to Bit Much Babe. Our babe of a guest has arrived. It's Thomas Green!
Yay!
Hello.
Hello. So welcome.
Thank you so much for doing this,
Yeah.
honestly.
We couldn't find anyone.
And Thomas is staying with me, so he has to.
You want a bed, you fucking have to do the pod. Okay.
Work for this bitch.
I think that's a really nice way of doing this going
Someone
forward.
for free bitch autumn.
Free bit, exactly. We just explained to Thomas about Free Bitch Autumn, and he's in.
He's in. We're all in.
It is a good thing we do. I offer bedding.
Bed, you offer room and board.
Room and board for
a guest on a
excellent
podcast, yeah.
comedians who have to do our podcast.
I really like
That's
that.
the thing,
We will
it's
fly.
like,
Yeah.
It's not a couch, it's your own room and your own bathroom.
I'm going to say you're welcome, Tom, because I found the flat.
Kay found the flat.
Did you?
Well,
Yeah.
Hattie found the
I was
flat.
wondering how
I had
you
to
were gonna
go
win
and
out
view
of
the
this.
flat.
Which is like,
I
I'm gonna
can
say
take a win out of everything.
She did. I found the flat online, but they were doing this really fun thing. It was last summer before I moved out, when they were like, we're only showing it on a Wednesday afternoon. I was like, what do you mean? You're only showing it to people on a Wednesday? And I was nannying at the time. So old Glory Pot over here went and did it and FaceTimed me round looking at and
Did
yeah.
ya?
So yeah, you are welcome.
Well,
Kay got
I
it.
appreciate it, Kay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Kay got it, yeah. And
Just out here giving back.
I know. I only had to blow one estate agent, and that's why I love
Just
her.
the one?
Just one.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
I know,
she's a
I know.
good girl.
I was that good, only the one.
Yeah. Word travelled. So they're hoping they
travelled.
get her on the contract renewal.
But she's going to move in after you, isn't she?
Sybil, we were just talking about how insane where we record is.
Yeah, so it's so white on
Yeah.
the walls that I kind of felt like in Willy Wonka, that bit in the original Gene Wilder. I haven't seen either of the other
has.
ones. When they go through into that room, they've cleaned everything, and they're like, I'm getting it mixed up. It's the part when little Mike, the cowboy
Oh,
kid,
yeah, Mike TV.
and he
Mike
gets
TV.
put in the TV, and it's a big white space.
Yes.
And he's in the TV. That's what I was thinking of.
It does.
feels
What
like
we've
that.
decided how we decided to brand it is, I mean, it also looks like a mental asylum.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's so white.
Is that
so
what you're going for?
Yeah.
Well, that's where we belong.
Chic
really.
mental.
Bit much, babe. It's a bit much.
Mental.
We're a bit much, and now we set up a mental asylum. Sometimes I nearly walk into it because it's well, you can't tell, but it's curved, so there's no ostensible end point. So I sometimes just sort of walk into.
It is curved.
Yeah, isn't it trippy?
I know.
It's weirding me out.
It's a bit trippy.
Why is it? Why do they do that? Why do they do the curve?
Models, I think, need it.
What, to rest?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
They do a lot of photo shoots here, and I think models just need to recline.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's the only curve they've got.
Is it? Oh, Kay's come out with the punches today.
Sorry.
Getting them.
Sorry to any models I offended.
Fuck those models. Last week we were recording some models arrived
God.
at the end.
They were all beautiful women as well. They all walked in with they were carrying
Oh, here in the studio.
yeah, and they walked up and they were like, oh my God, it's an amazing space. I was just like that.
I was starstruck.
Yeah, Ben thought,
I hugged them all.
Did you actually?
I'm Ben, I own this.
Yeah, this is my place.
Ben walked down the stairs and as he got over his shot, he just went, hi, I'm Ben. Just said quietly.
What, she's leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah,
"Hi,
me
I'm
and Kay
Ben."
were just like watching upstairs.
I was like
Ben,
that.
Ben, you're outside. They can't hear you.
Ben went completely silent.
Ben said the funniest thing to me. We just walked to get a coffee then, and Ben has found a studio that he's going to move into, haven't you?
Yeah.
And he's been getting loads of home stuff.
Has it
And
got a curved white wall? Nah, fuck it.
Oh, you're going to
Nah,
get the
nah.
models then?
Yeah, that's what you need, mate. You need a curved white wall so you can get the women in there and go, hi, I'm Ben.
And then, this is my curved wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went, I'm going to buy a doormat instead of being one.
I'm a new man.
Free bitch autumn, baby. Free bitch autumn. Absolutely love this for you.
But he said it with such genuine, tone in his voice.
That is like the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
That's the sweetest man you've ever met.
Yeah. Look at him.
Look at you.
He's so sweet until he disinvites you from his birthday party.
For you to be a doormat.
Oh, everyone.
I will
Yeah, we'll-
throw them through a curved white wall.
Just see.
I don't know. I just feel like I let people get away with too much.
You didn't see that, but Ben clicked when he said that. It's like, I let people get away with too much.
Rat summer.
But he also disinvites people from their birthday parties. So,
we're not doing this again.
You know, we'll move on.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome, you.
not that much of a doormat. Do you know what I mean? When he
Yeah.
wants to be. When he
Yeah.
wants to be, he's a doorstop.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
when
okay.
he wants to be, aren't you?
Or a doorknob.
Or a doorknob.
An absolute
pissing you off.
doorknob.
You put the
on that
knob
one.
in doorknob.
You did. You did. Hey, speaking of our bit muches and knobs, I actually have one because I really want to talk to you about.
You have. I thought you better.
I'd like to show you. I have a knob. You stayed with me enough times, Thomas. I think it's about time I told you the reason you have your own bathroom is I never want you to see my knob.
It's massive as well.
Massive. Jamie says if I had a knob, it would be a chode, and I don't think that's true.
Who said that?
Jamie Hutchison.
Oh, Hutchie.
Why would he?
I don't know, because he's a dickhead. But he said if I did have a dick, it would be a chode. Like, it would be rubbish, but I'd be really happy with
I
it.
feel like he's projecting there.
Massively projecting. If you had a dick, it would be
Gotcha.
big.
There's a book.
You never bring out your stationery.
I never bring
on
out a
pod.
stationery. You can't see, but this is really important that I have all the details in front of me. So
I thought you were literally bringing out notes on what kind of knob you'd have.
knob I have. Yeah, an illustration of the knob I will have.
My findings.
No, so as a lot people who listen to this know that I quite went down a rabbit hole of finding out everything about Kyle Walker this summer.
Okay.
Do you know Kyle Walker?
The footballer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know him personally, no.
No?
I've seen him on the telly.
Work harder. Kyle Walker has 6 children. He has 4 with his wife and 2 with his mistress.
Wait, what? Hang on. And they're...
All about the same age. So he had, I guess, a couple of kids with his wife.
And is he still with his wife?
Yeah. A couple of kids with his wife. They had a split. To be fair to the guy, they had a split. He then got with Lauren Goodman, who's an influencer and all-round lady. And they had a baby together. He then got back with his wife. Again, these things happen. Blended families, 2024. He got back with his wife.
Right.
And then shagged the mistress again.
Is that's the Laura Goodman?
The Lauren, yeah, the Lauren Goodman.
Goodman.
I think she something to do with it.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, sorry.
That's Lauren Goodyear, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It's a different person.
That's slander. Then he had this baby with the mistress.
Right.
Full cheat, full hard and out cheat. She got the pregnant, and then
She got the pregnant.
and then he got back with his wife, and the mistress announced publicly that she was pregnant with his baby. So it's like a whole thing.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, his wife was pregnant, so she had one on the way.
Oh my God.
Babe, it's a rabbit hole. Honestly, treat yourself. Treat yourself later on. Just Google it. It's great. The best thing about this is a few weeks ago, Kyle Walker and his mistress, Lauren, were in court because I guess what she's been doing is being like, I can ask you for any amount of money because you're so fucking mortified about the situation that I can ask you for absolutely anything just to keep this and us as out of the press as humanly possible.
Well,
and
she's already gone to the press.
She has already gone to the press. You're exactly right,
So
Thomas.
she should have held off because she could have got a lot more.
Well, I think for a while she was. I think for a while before she went public, she was getting a lot.
Bitch kept them kids for the paycheck.
Right.
But he's finally taken her
Make
to
your
court.
vagina work for you.
Babe, work smart, not hard. And he finally took her to court and was like, we have to get some of this is getting out of control. I would imagine his wife was like, no, you need to get this fucking under control because she was asking. I want to go through the list of what she was asking for before Kyle Walker took
How did
her
you
to
get this list?
It's on the news.
That's on the news, okay.
Which means
Maybe you were
it's
friends
true.
with Lauren.
No. Please. Mistresses. I think I could be mistress based on this. I'm like, get me a job. Get me the job as a mistress. This looks unbelievable.
You'd be a really good mistress.
I know.
Yeah.
Private.
Yeah.
I just want kids. I want kids and I want everyone else, I want them to leave me alone.
I just think that you have you have the ability to be very logical about situations and getting what you want.
I feel like you'd be quite composed in there.
That's what I mean. You're incredibly composed when you need to be. You'd be a
Absolutely.
fantastic mistress.
Thank you so much.
You also don't give a fuck about the other woman. No, I'm kidding.
When you don't want to give a fuck, you don't.
And I don't want to give a fuck. I don't.
Hi,
this
I'm
is
Ben.
true. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben.
I was just checking in that you were still there.
Right. So now, Thomas, I want to bring this up with you because you, as a father, imagine if, and you wouldn't because, and we've talked about this. Thomas is one of those male comedians. I'm not just saying that because he's here, who actually gives me hope and life because the way he talks about his lady. His fiance is the most beautiful. I've never heard you, and I'm not just saying this, I've never heard you be disrespectful. I've never heard you say anything other than just the loveliest things, and it's my favourite thing in the world.
Aww,
is hanging
that's
out
nice.
and listening to you talk about your lady.
I'm going to let her listen to this podcast.
No, yeah, put her under this. No, but I genuinely mean it. It's fun. And I ask you this because I think you will. So, Kyle took her to court. What Lauren has been asking for over the last 12 to 18 months has been AstroTurf for her new home. He's bought her a $2.4 million mansion in Sussex. She's asked for AstroTurf of her new home because she thinks the baby, not walking, is showing signs of being a lioness one day, a footballer, a professional footballer. She's not walking. She was like a £30,000 new car for her nanny who doesn't drive.
For her nanny?
For Lauren's nanny, for the children, for Carl Walker's children, who does not drive. She does not drive. She's asked for air conditioning, £33,000 worth of air conditioning for her £2.4 million Sussex home. She's asked for a new £70,000 Mercedes GLE every 3 years. She would like a new Mercedes GLE every 3 years. And then she wants a £1,440 a month cleaner that she needs. That cleaner better be Kath and Kim.
I'm going to be honest. So far, I don't think this is that bad.
What?
You're the best man in the world. There's a moment where you were slow with it too much.
If you're Kyle Walker and he's got how many millions and she's saying, I need some aircon.
£33,000 worth of aircon.
Yeah, but that's a one-off payment.
Okay, fine,
33 to him isn't even a paycheck for a week. Like he earns, how many? A few $100,000 a week?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to get aircon. Right, that's a fucking Wednesday. Right. Then how much is a car?
70 grand.
70 grand.
She wants it every 3 years.
Every 3 years. Okay, right. So we haven't even got to his weekly paycheck.
Go on, Ben.
yet.
How much? Sorry.
So a week, Kyle Walker earns 160 grand.
Okay, so right now we're at 30%. We're at 100 grand. What was the other thing?
So it's a week. So we're at like a week.
Her nanny does cost her £30 an hour. I was a nanny. I was on £12.50.
£30 an hour?
£30 an hour. I was on £12.50. This bitch doesn't drive. She might be a fucking trained masseuse.
No, I'm sorry. To be fair, if I was the nanny for Carl Walker's child and I was being paid £30 an hour, that's pathetic.
Right, okay, so...
Hang on. This entire story, actually, is the nanny is the one that she should be in court, the nanny, taking them to court. £30 an hour when he's earning that a week.
So Fuck off. Right, so this is exactly my question, because so many people have come down on the side of, like, there's Gordon Ramsay's ex-mistress has come in and been like, fucking too right, bitch, because they've all done exactly that. They've been like, yes, to a normal person, aka me, this sounds absurd, but they're all doing that. They're like, but look what he earns. Look what his other kids get.
Yes.
Look what the other woman gets. So it's all been in response to what he has, but what she deserves.
Yes.
So do you think that's fair?
I think it's totally fair because especially seeing as he's, the second time he was naughty.
He was naughty.
Yeah. It wasn't, we were on a break.
He was naughty.
He was naughty.
Yeah.
So in context, so far with the £30 an hour and also the cleaner once a month, he hasn't even hit a 1 week paycheck. He's got 53 other weeks of the year where he's earning all that money.
You know it's 51, yes?
Huh? I added one on. It's a leap year. Would they get an extra week?
Sorry. I thought
my
he is
favourite.
52 weeks a year.
Yeah, so he's saying 53.
I added 2 on.
It's okay.
Really
51.
confused then.
51.
Well, time is a social construct. It can be anything you want it to be, Tom.
Wow.
Free bitch autumn.
Free bitch autumn. Do you know what? In my year, there's 54 weeks.
Yeah, good boy.
Good for you.
I need to find these extra 14 days.
This bitch.
I need to find these extra 28 days.
Carl Walker will
A
pay for them.
month.
Yeah, he will.
Oh, he could pay for them.
So
in context, and also, it's the other, I was going to say the mother of his children, it's the other mother of his children.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only thing I will say, playing devil's advocate, okay, has she made any demands for the 2 kids? Because at the minute she's going, clean the
that's the
house,
point.
keep the house
the
aircon.
AstroTurf, because the one who isn't walking is going to be a lioness.
Oh, sorry, the child's going to be, I thought you said.
Oh my God, she is.
She wants to be a lioness.
And I thought you said that she doesn't walk. And that
So you thought all this time he'd been fucking like a crip influencer.
Paraplegic.
Yeah.
I thought he was very progressive. I thought she might have been a Paralympian.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm going to go into football. Like, she might have been a Paralympian. And then she was like,
I mean, this would be such a different story if Kyle Walker had just been shagging this girl in a wheelchair with dreams of being a lioness and then not paying her any money.
And he couldn't marry her because then her surname would be Walker and she can't. That's how a mistress stays a mistress.
Well, she should think first because she wants her kid to be a lioness. Well, should be fucking lionless under him.
Hey!
Free
Ben, you can do your
bitch,
click,
baby.
click.
But this
Doormats.
is the thing, is I think it's completely in context. I just think that she should, I think his question shouldn't be, fuck, why you want all this stuff? He should be, okay, but what about the kids? As a dad, that's where my mind goes. Well, what are the kids getting? They're getting aircon, they're getting a nanny, they're getting a clean house. But, like, what else are they getting?
So they're cold, clean, and neglected.
Hey, but one of them who can't walk is going to be a lioness.
Yeah. What's the other kid going to be? Have they told him yet?
Just another young man with no dad. So he'll presumably be a real asset to society.
I'm sorry, I still
As
can't
the
get
rest of
over.
them are.
I can't get over the nanny only getting £30 an hour. It's really upset me.
Fucking £12.50 over
Yeah,
here.
but in comparison to what he earns, she's getting £30 an hour.
But how many hours?
She doesn't drive 30 before they go to school, 20 until secondary school. Once they go to secondary school.
30.
30 hours a week.
So that's 900 quid a week.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you
it.
for doing that. I was doing it in the air. I couldn't figure that out.
30. So what you do, primary school teacher mode, is 3 threes is 9, and then add the 2 zeros.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
Yeah. No.
I'm actually good at numbers. Words, not so much.
That's right. Just do them in the air. Do them in the air.
I generally do it in the eye. I have to see it,
It works.
to do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 900 a week.
Don't call me a cunt. No.
So we should be judging this
Hi, I'm
on
Ben.
not what the mistress has been asking for in relation to what normal people need to survive on. We should be asking this based on what he has and what she deserves of that.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I think, as long as the kids are looked after, they're the priority. But
Yeah.
she sounds at the minute, I think the reason people are kicking off is probably if she had a couple of things, I want this for the kids and this for me.
Yeah.
I think people would be going, okay, fair enough. Because she's only listed stuff, presumably, this is what the press has got. She seems at the minute she's just listing it for herself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's not going to be driving for a Mercedes GLE for a few years, is he?
No, but I mean,
Four-year-old.
like, she could be like, I want this put away for their school.
Yeah, see, she was trust funding it.
Yeah.
She was trust funding it. I think we'd all be a bit more, but she's not trust funding
No,
it.
she's not trust
She is
funding
not.
it.
God bless a trust fund. It's one of the worst things you can do to kids, though. Is a
That's
trust
the
fund.
worst thing you ever said to me.
No, but that's what I mean. It's
God
the worst
bless a
thing.
trust
It's
fund.
the worst. I believe it is the worst thing you can ever do to kids. I've known people who grow up with a trust fund. It removes every instinct to like for drive, for achievement, for sort of.
Yeah, because that potty
Like that's coming in at 21. Do
Did
know
you
what I mean?
have one?
Potty or kitty?
Fuck off, me, no.
Why are you acting shocked?
Because we're not. I know that I'm like middle class, but we're not like rich people. We're not like.
All right, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Don't really know what a trust fund is. Is it just money?
So yeah, basically what it is, trust fund is when you put when a child is born, relatives or godparents or parents or whatever put money into this trust fund. It's a lot of money usually. And they're not allowed to touch it till they're about 21. So what it is generating in terms of interest is usually quite a
Right.
high yield thing.
Okay, so I'm just
when
going
they
to say
come out-
this. Comment on here, listeners of this podcast who've listened before, and tell me whether, from what Hattie said in the past, you think it's unlikely that she'd have a trust fund. Because I guarantee you, that sounds like something you would have had.
What, just buckets of money at 21?
You did your big shop in Sainsbury's.
Yeah. That's why we don't have a trust fund.
Wait, what?
Spend all the
You had
same.
speeches at your 21st
That has
birthday
been
party.
mental. That has been mental. We were a little while ago. I found this out. We were talking about our 21st, and I was like, when my friends did their speeches.
Oh, that happens a lot.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Okay, look, sometimes people have friends that can speak publicly and with no fear. You go, right, it's your time. Go, Ben. Hi, I'm Ben.
Hi. If I had, honestly.
Happy birthday, guy.
Do you want to go to Rudy's?
Ever since I've known you, I've thought that you were Kay. And you are okay by me.
Thank you! People have speeches at the 21st birthday.
100%.
Right, you're middle class, you're from Australia. I absolutely refuse
What
to
does that
accept
mean?
that people
So many people from Australia were sent there from Liverpool.
They couldn't speak, to be fair. No speeches off them.
I have a theory that Aussies are just scousers who have been left in the sun.
I really like that. Well, there's right. I kind of agree with this because there's a girl. So I'm working on a show in London at the minute, and there is a girl, one of the mermaids. Claire is from Australia. She's a 24-year-old Australian dancer. You would think that me and her have got nothing in common. You would think that we are two completely different ends of the spectrum. We are the amount of stuff that we're like same brain. We've got the exact same sense of humour. Like we're one and the same. Me and this 24 Australian dancer, and I've started to think maybe there is a connection there.
Mad connection.
Well, you were also the way you got taken in so harshly by the Have a Word set. Like Liverpool very much loves you and claims you quite a lot, don't they? So
and I always feel like it's a little home away from home, and it kind of gives me vibes of where I'm from, Adelaide, and it kind of has that. Like Adelaide is the city in Australia. The other ones give shit, and it kind of feels like it's its own like. Fucking this is hard. And it feels like Liverpool is the same.
Yeah,
it's
we
like
are.
Us against, you know what I mean? Against them sort of thing. And so
Scout's not English.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah, Scout's not English. Yeah. So I think that Scousers are just Aussies because they've just been left out in the sun for too long. Like as in they're out there, they're rocked up off the boat, and they're like, oh fucking hell, it's hot. Oh fucking hell. Oh fucking hell, it's hot. Like it's just
nice.
Absolute evolution. That was beautiful.
Natural.
So good.
I like that, and I think I have to agree because like me and Claire, it's insane how well we get on, and we've got the exact same brain. It's like, how the fuck did this happen?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
imagine it turns out she was actually Scouse and she was just putting on an Aussie accent. She lied to you all this time.
The whole time.
She's like, I'm Scouse.
I'd bring her home with me. I'm like, you're coming home with me now. Like, you are coming back to Liverpool with me. Starting a life.
Yeah.
Stay here.
Do a speech at my birthday.
Do a speech at my birthday. Apparently, I've missed out on all my life.
I'm going to do it at your next one, whether you want it or not.
What's your next milestone birthday?
30.
30.
She's way off it as well.
Well, hang on.
I'm not. I'm 28.
Did you vomit 30? Do you know how old I am?
How old are you, Thomas?
How old do you think I am?
21.
My speeches were last week.
That's how you remember them.
37.
That's not. Yeah.
But when you said 30, you weren't.
Yeah, because I'm not where I thought I'd be at 30.
Oh, bitch!
Tom.
No one is. No one's where they be.
Stop it!
Like,
I just got out of cult at 30. That was 2 years out.
yeah.
To be fair, you win. I'll give you that one.
21, a week after, or just after I got married. So 21 was also a very unpredictable time.
He didn't have speeches at his 21st birthday. He had speeches at his wedding.
Yeah. And that's normal. I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
Is that why you got confused?
Yeah.
Was it actually your wedding, not your 21st?
Sorry, Hattie, it was not my birthday.
It's a bloody birthday. Loads of people here.
What do you mean I'm getting married? I came here for the cake.
Yeah, see, no one knows that they're doing fuck. 36, do you think this is what it looked? We're in a fucking mental asylum.
That was always what was predicted for you, darling.
I know.
That's exactly where you're meant to be.
No.
No, I know, but I'm just scared of turning it. And I know that everyone says that once you actually get to 30, you feel a lot kind of like less bothered what people think and all that jazz. So I'm looking forward to that. But I thought I'd be better at making decisions.
Nah, you get better.
Yeah.
At
Do
some
ya?
things.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
28.
28. Oh, so I've got 9 years on you. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me give you some advice.
Okay, please.
Okay. First of all, have some friends that can speak. Well, publicly. Yeah, tick. There you go.
I've met comedians.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good start.
I would say second of all, if you get a flat, get a doormat. Yeah,
I've got one.
If you ever have your own studio, curved wall.
Coming in with absolute fire this
I've
morning.
ticked them all.
If you ever become a mistress, have a list for your kids as well as yourself.
Get AstroTurf. Get AstroTurf. Whatever you do, get AstroTurf.
AstroTurf. Chelsea got AstroTurf in her garden and we had a party because of it.
Well, there you go. That's
true.
With their
Hang on,
speeches.
You're upset about people not doing speeches at your 21st, but you are celebrating turf.
Yeah. It's true.
You have had. That's
So that's the issue. You've got too many parties.
That is the most scouse. Yeah, exactly.
You don't know when to make a speech. You're having parties for everything.
Yeah, they got AstroTurf in their garden, so we had a party to celebrate.
Everyone got me new lashes. Let's have a party.
It's true.
You.
Fuck me. If they paved their driveway, do you have a party? This is crazy.
Well, we've discovered it.
Oh,
So yeah, I had
Lucy's got
speeches on my
new
21st.
carpet.
So I had one big party. It's like a normal week for you.
This is unbelievable.
We just really like a drink and we like celebrating the small bits in life because you know what? Small steps take you long journeys.
Wait, hang on. Do they do speeches when they do the turf?
No, they didn't do a speech.
Oh, that would have been fucking hilarious.
Alan did write a cocktail menu though.
What's that?
Bitch.
Yeah, he
Who
does
has a
that.
trust fund?
He does that. He writes cocktail menus, like because he's really into his alcohol at the minute. So like
Alcoholic.
no, he's not an alcoholic. He
He's
just
really
makes-
into his alcohol, but he's not alcoholic, right?
He's really into his alcohol, but like he
Won't write a
makes like
speech
fancy
about a
cocktails.
lovely cocktail menu there.
He's in a competition with his liver, right?
Yeah. And he is winning, actually. He's winning. He's
bless
not
him.
the slightest bit yet. Also, sorry, on that note, sorry, Tom, I just need to address something.
That's okay.
To whoever commented on I think it was a TikTok comment saying, does that girl have jaundice or is her fake tan just a bit off? Fuck you. Absolutely fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's a comment you should have written in the air.
That's also not. That is also not fair because she's next to like someone who is so pale and basically a candle
On the wall.
and the wall. So like she's gonna look like she has jaundice because she has like natural
course.
colour.
I'm competing with
course.
Lumiere and the wall.
Of course, Hattie, the middle class, referred to herself as a candle.
Yeah.
A Yankee candle that you can only get at Christmas time.
I'd have gone with a Pritt stick.
They have colours.
Cinnamon.
Yankee candles. I'm just one of those like pale white ones out of Tesco's, but they're like in case there's the power cut.
What kind of...
Flaming red on top.
What would be your flavour? Like it's scent.
What's your
if you're a
flavour?
candle.
Tell me what's your flavour. What's the sound?
Oliver Bonus used to do one, which I call Indian pomelo.
Indian pomelo.
Yeah.
Is that pomelo the drink?
I don't know, babe, but I think it's fancy for grapefruit.
Oh, that's pimoncello. No.
Are you thinking limoncello?
Lemoncello.
It's close though, babe.
It's
very close.
I'm thinking Pims.
Pims with limoncello.
Limoncello.
I
That's
thought
a
of
fucking
limoncello.
drink.
Yeah.
I thought of Pimlico, which is an area in London.
No, I think
What does that
grapefruit.
smell of?
I think I would be grapefruit candle. You know, it's like orange and a bit
Citrusy.
bitter.
Helps you lose weight, grapefruit.
I'd want to be like a cedar wood.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean?
I know
Yeah.
exactly what I'd be,
What would you be?
or what I'd want to be. Something revolving the sea, like sea breeze. Because you know I love the sea.
Do you?
Yeah, you know I love water. I've told you this. I'm like a big dog.
Okay.
I just love it. I love water. I feel comfortable when I'm around the water.
Well, I think most humans do to survive,
that's
yeah.
Great, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
but-
mean to swim in it or do you mean to drink it?
No, like just like being around the sea.
So
like,
you would-
like
yeah, yeah.
just
So you'd
being
like to be
near
a-
water
you'd like to be a-
harms me.
You should definitely
And I-
go to
and-
Australia.
Yeah,
To
I
visit your
really
friend.
want to go to Australia.
It's
I
literally-
really, really do.
Just to be absolutely clear, your candle you'd like to be water.
No, I see. You know, you
That will
get
never
ones
be
that
lit.
smell of the beach. No, not water. No.
Can't light this candle. Why? It's full of water.
No, you know what I mean.
You want it smell to be water.
I want the smell to be like the sea breeze, a beach,
Cool breeze.
you know, cool breeze, just something,
Bootle.
something to do with water. Right, I feel really attached actually on my own
wafts
podcast.
of battered fish, like slapping her in the face every morning when she's grease.
Mersey.
Yeah.
Smell of the arcades.
Yeah, bag of shit where someone hasn't picked after their dog.
Donkey
Yeah,
ride.
exactly.
It's a murky coloured candle.
I was just like, it's sea breeze. Which sea? Oh fuck, we picked the wrong one. We picked the wrong sea.
Yeah, I just mean like, oh, fuck the pair of you.
Okay,
I
fine.
hate this.
I'm sorry. You can talk about your bit much now if you want.
You're my bit
No,
much.
I'm not. You had some paint on your face.
Paint.
I think so.
Was it pastry for my pasty before?
didn't-
Oh, I
didn't
have
think
pastry
you
on my
were
face.
jaundiced, by the way.
Thank
I
you,
thought you were just sandy from the beach.
Yeah, fuck you, whoever I was jaundiced. Come at me for a lot of things, but not my tan.
No, exactly. Fucking drink your freedom pineapple, bitch.
Call me a whore. I
She
don't
fucking
care.
loves her water and she'll drink it.
Drinking
Just
out.
swim in it. No, I just really like water. I like being by the water.
Yeah.
It makes me feel safe.
Yeah,
Loads of open
fucking
spaces.
water's amazing.
Water's the greatest.
It's the best.
It's the most calmest thing in the world. My
I'll
favourite.
especially love water over here because nothing's going to get you. It's the best.
And free needles
Free needles.
in the water.
Will they hand them out?
No, they're just in the water.
Oh, bad needles.
Bad needles.
I don't know what good needals are.
It's like, what are you?
really into his embroidery these days, Thomas.
No, so you go for a swim in the Mersey and you pick up some immunisations.
Yeah,
exactly. You come out, No, nothing's going to get you
So
after
it's fun and practical. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, am I a bit much? Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you this. So, I've started watching Ugly Betty because our Emily, who we've spoken on the pod, has told me that I need to start watching it. So I was like, okay, I'll start watching it. Thought it was going to be like just a light-hearted sitcom about a girl with braces and glasses. Do you know what I mean? A bit of an ugly duckling story. She goes to work in this really high-end magazine. I just thought, it's all about her finding herself and finding the beauty within. Thought that's what it was. Thought it was nice. It's fucking not.
Oh, God.
Why?
Have you ever seen it? Have you seen it?
No.
Not really.
I saw the ads. I got annoyed by the ads.
Yeah, same.
Well,
There is so much shit going on in that series. So we got to the season 1 finale last night. And spoilers for Ugly Betty, sorry guys, but it has been out for a while. Get a grip.
I was going to say get over it.
So in the season 1 finale, we find out that one of the girls' mother was the original editor of the magazine. The actual editor of the magazine at the minute, and his brother now turned sister because she came back from the dead as a woman. She was a man.
Classic.
So she said that she died, but she didn't. She had a sex change and then came back. We're in a car accident, going to rehab because he was high. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what the genre of this thing is. What else happened? Right. So Bessie's sister Hilda has a little boy, and he was playing Tony in West Side Story in his school. Delightful. And the dad, who they've just got back together and got engaged, and he's like turned himself around for her. It's lovely. He goes to the shop to pick up some like a well done present for his boy. Gets into there's a robbery at the store. He gets banged. Shots. Right. Yeah. Bessie runs to the school to tell the mum, and tells the mum that, but you don't hear it, you just see her telling him, whilst West Side Story is playing, the bit where Tony gets shot, and it's, there's a place for us, while Betty has got her sister in her arms crying in the corridors of a high school, he's dead, while the editor and his now sister are lying like that in a car accident. The mother has escaped from prison because she was in prison for killing the old editor because he was having an affair with the dad. Oh my God, literally, this all happened in one episode. While you also find out that one of the assistants' mum was the editor.
Okay, so my question is she ugly?
No!
Because why is the show called Ugly Betty?
Because she's got braces and glasses.
It should be called Chaotic Betty.
It should be called
very,
What the Fuck Betty.
It should be called Trauma Betty.
Yeah, Trauma Betty, yeah. Trauma Betty.
Quite
PTSD
busy.
Betty.
Yeah.
Or if she... Do you know what, actually? It doesn't sound... Maybe it should be called Petty Betty because there's not actually a lot going on.
Betty, stop talking about your looks. Everyone's dead.
Literally. No, this is so true. Because you know while all this is going on...
So Betty's like in the middle going, still ugly though.
Holding a dying sibling.
I wish these braces would come off. Grow the fuck up, Betty! Everyone's dead!
Even she's dead and she's still prettier than me. I must be really ugly. Even in death.
You stupid glasses!
And then that's when season 1 ends. She throws her glasses and everyone goes,
She wasn't ugly all along.
She still is, but she just can't see herself in the mirror anymore.
She doesn't know she's ugly.
She's like, I'm beautiful. Your eyes are shut.
Blind Betty. Season 2, Blind Betty.
Blind Betty. Whoa, Blind Betty. Bam, bam. Bam, bam is her walking into everything. Whoa, bam, bam.
Betty coming down the
Black
stairs.
Betty, there's a door. Bam, bam. Betty on the floor. Bam, bam. Oh, Black Betty.
I think I'm gonna hernia. Oh my God, I can't wait for them to do the reboot and it's the...
Yeah, Blind Betty. Oh, blind Betty.
Oh, Jesus.
poor Betty.
Very good. I want to get into it.
You shouldn't. It's really upsetting.
Oh,
but on that note, you know, when you said about all she's moaning about was being ugly while everyone's dying around her. Do you know what she was really arsed about? She went on one date with this fella, and then his girlfriend was pregnant, so he went off to be with her, and that's all she went on about for the entire episode, while her sister's fiance's lying dead in a supermarket, and all she's going is, but me and Henry had something special.
Oh, God.
She can't talk with
She's
the
like,
braces.
special.
And that's all she's going on about. So it's selfish, Betty.
Also,
actually.
I'm going to be, from a writing perspective, I feel like they put way too much in season 1.
Thank you. This was my point.
What's going to happen next? Are they in fucking orbit? Like, what?
An apocalypse.
Where do you go? Yeah. Oh, fuck! The volcano erupted in the mall. Like, what are you...
And she's still got braces.
She's still got braces.
She's still got braces.
Don't put your wires near the volcano. They'll melt. And you have to get them redone for another 2 years, baby.
Going up to Burns victims and being like, and you're still prettier than me. After the apocalypse.
Fun.
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of TV shows being too much,
Oh, yeah, go on.
I've been binging Outlander. Have you seen Outlander?
Okay, I haven't seen it now.
So, are you familiar with it?
I think
The concept?
vaguely.
So, basically, Craig Nadoon is these stones, and the show starts with...
No, I am. Sorry. Yes, I know. Yeah. She goes touchstones back in time.
Yeah, gets taken back in time to literally the same spot, but like nearly 200 years earlier, when it's the Scottish rebels and Jacobites raising arms to fight against the English, right? And yeah, it's really, really fucking well written. It's very cool. I love it, and obviously because my mum's Glaswegian, so you know I have that fucking Scottish rebel in there, and I'm just watching. It's great, but there is a lot of fucking, and what I'm trying to watch it when I flew from Belfast to here today, and I was trying to watch. But here's the thing: people near me, and it just looks like, because it's a lot of tits, and also they're like 3-minute sex scenes. They're not like brief. It's not like skip. There's plot points being discussed in the fucking. They're talking and having breaks, and it's like you have to watch it because you'll miss something that's important. So
It feels like you just made that. Okay.
No.
It feels like every guy has ever been like, no, but this porno, like, they're actually talking about quite big things.
not just big tits. Okay. No. So I'm skipping, and I'm like, oh, am I going to... Okay. But, like, it is a bit much to have a 3-minute fuck on a show.
Yeah, it is, especially when it's I mean, you were on a flight from Belfast at 9 a.m. this morning, ostensibly just watching people like ramming each other while their people
and
are
like
energy.
it's quite like there's the foreplays and things, like it's quite graphic.
Is it?
Yeah.
And what streaming platform is this on?
MGM via Prime Video. That's right. But no, it's just like sometimes you can't. Some things are a bit much to watch in public, and you're like, I really love this TV show. It's great, but I can't.
Sex and the City is another one.
Well, I mean, that's in the title. Come on.
And also I think if people are over your shoulder, they know they know it's Sex and the City, they know there's 4 women, they know the deal. This, I think there's enough people who maybe don't watch Outlander who would literally be like, oh, there's just a gentleman next to me watching medieval people fuck. Like,
You've got a really specific kink.
I shagged someone in Outlander.
What? Did you?
Yeah, someone I've shagged in Outlander.
Did you travel back in time?
Yeah, did you touch the stones?
He made me wear tartan and not brush my hair for days.
This is something I would like to speak about when it comes to old-timey...
I don't brush my hair.
No, not you. You know when, like, in like... when what the
Come on, just take a minute to say. She pointed to me and said, "This is something I want to talk to you about, old timey."
No, I meant but you said Outlander, and about not brushing your hair.
Oh, and we said medieval, and it definitely is. That's definitely the wrong era, isn't it?
You're not medieval.
Okay.
Just let that be known.
Current evil.
And
Current evil.
Yeah. High evil. Yeah. No. The personal hygiene of these people.
Yes.
So when they're having sex, sometimes I just think, ugh.
Yeah, when they're having sex on
and they just like
Yeah.
And in a lot of them of what I've seen, they just like lift their skirts up and then it's like in. And it's like, that wouldn't happen. You'd have to do a bit of manoeuvring around to like make sure it's in properly. Because it would, and also you all smell.
I don't know if they were really into pleasuring the woman necessarily.
What I'm curious
They are
about-
in stuff like Outlander because Emily's watched it and I've caught bits of it. And the whole point is that she literally wants to like change what era she is in to be with this man.
Christ.
I mean, if you've seen him, you get like, I get
Been
it.
there,
Like,
yeah.
oof,
Oh, you
Jesus.
talking about in the show?
Yeah.
So what was it?
They
you
love
were-
each other, don't they?
Yeah. So
So
where
was
I'm
he-
at right now,
yeah.
they're very much in love and are married. So she's now got 2 husbands.
Oh, you're far in then.
One in the, I'm 10 episodes into the first season. So yeah, what were you going to ask?
No, you said something. You were about to say something about the hygiene and the fucking.
Yes, this is the thing, is they go down to the rivers for washes and stuff. And I'm kind of curious, though, because they put that in TV shows, and I think it's for this reason, so that us, in the current hygiene that we live to, we go, oh, good, they're having it, thank God, in the river.
She's got a dish.
But I actually wonder how often they would...
How clean is the river? Like, we've just talked about the Mersey.
I mean, it's Scottish water.
Yeah, it's pretty
the best
clean.
water in the world, isn't
Is
it?
it?
It's like Evian.
Have you
flowing
never
down
been
from
to
the mountains.
Scotland?
I've been
Had
to
it-
Inverness and Edinburgh, but I've never had a wash in a river.
No, but have you had a shower
know.
or a glass of
Yeah.
water from the tap?
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell, it's the best.
Is it? I didn't notice a difference.
Go on, next Holly Bobs.
It's not like London where even their water's fucking hard. Like it's,
Just having water.
it's
Or
so
like Mac.
immaculately
Right, that's
soft.
good to know. Yeah, it's something I think about quite a lot when I think about like medieval people having sexual intercourse. I'm always like, oh, it's not. It's a bit
That's
dirty.
when I get so medieval. That's a jump back again. Soldiers.
What year is that
So
in?
it's the 1700s. The Jacobites.
Okay.
1740 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
The medieval times, they were in armour.
Yeah.
So kilts, at least you get a bit of a
You
breeze.
do. Oof.
Like,
They got thrush.
I mean, I'm getting married in one.
Taya.
Are you?
Armour. Before I get there, and Thomas Green is like clunk, 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 clunk. I'll be like, this is the best wedding I've ever fucking been to my whole life.
None shall pass.
Louis dragging a spear behind you.
You may now kiss the bride.
I lose
Clunk.
for no man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll get married in kilt.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't
For the
wait.
air.
For the air.
You're gonna wear pants.
A man never reveals.
Because you're not meant to, are you? Is
A
it? It's
real
meant to be.
sport never says. You're not meant to know.
Oh,
You're not meant to.
quite cool.
Yeah, you're not meant to wear, because we had a giant. It's called Scotty's Motel in Adelaide, and it's a giant Scotsman kilt bagpipes, and it's like on one of the main roads, and I say he's fucking giant. The hotel itself is pretty run down, but the Scotsman's massive, and he's been repainted and whatever. I remember as a kid, you'd always see if you could just. You look out the
I
window,
love that.
just see if you look up the kilt, but there's
Nothing there.
It's
Like a Ken doll.
they're not going. If they had to make him have a knob the size of this thing, it would have been catastrophic.
Yeah.
It would have been a car up there.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And then when you have to renovate it, you've got to like re-knob the knob.
Yeah,
You've just
re-knob
gotta
the
make sure
knob.
the knob's safe. It's not just going to like plummet down like a stalagmite. You know?
Could you imagine that? Imagine if it fell off.
Imagine getting impaled, being like, buy a knob. There are so many embarrassing deaths out there. Like, there really are embarrassing deaths. But imagine being like, he was impaled. Like, what, a giant Scottish knob.
It just fell from the sky.
That's how I want to die.
That is how I want to die. I want to die at the hands of a knob. Clip that out.
Have you shagged someone from Outlander?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yes, I
sorry.
have. Yeah,
What was the
something like that.
hygiene like?
I think I'm right. Yeah, I am. Yeah, fine. I mean, circumcised. So no, it was uncircumcised. We've been having a circumcised chat before this.
All right.
I'm not just. That's not how I list my men. I'm not just like the
They're in-
circumcised camp.
They're in two columns.
Yeah. That's how I
Column A, column B.
That's how I section them. Speaking of sectioning, it's the perfect way, actually. Like, this has been my favourite thing. I love this episode the most in the world. Big ups for Thomas Green. Thank you for
We
coming.
adore you.
We adore you the most. Thomas, have you got stuff coming up?
I do have stuff coming up.
Hit 'em.
you?
Very excited. I am. Look down camera.
Yes.
I am. Break that fourth rule. Fourth rule.
Fourth rule.
Fourth rule.
Fourth rule.
I am about to announce my next national tour. So September, I'll be announcing that. And I'm also in September dropping my special, finally, from last year's tour that we recorded at the Comedy Store in London, which Hatty lovely came along and did as well. Two big things coming up. Tour announcement and the special coming out. So
Cannot say enough about the special. I've seen Thomas in the show. It's unbelievable. So
Thank you.
Get on that and get on his tour. And you'll be back in Liverpool loads, won't you? Because you always are.
Nice. I love it. Yeah, I'm back here October and New Year's Eve.
And we've been Kay and Hattie. We've been a bit much. And we love you very much.
And
we've been Ben.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry,
Ben.
doorstop Ben. I'm so sorry,
Ben.
doormat Ben.
I'm seeing the doorstop thing
doormat Ben
happen.
has also been here.
Stand up for yourself, cunt.
Don't tell him that!
Stop it.
Don't fight. Leave me alone.
We love you.